Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play, I almost said Bioshock, Persona 5. In the last episode, we came back to Kamoshida's palace here. We met up with Morgana, and we're looking to try and free the missing slaves that are here. In this episode, we're going to go do that. But first, we're in a safe room and we can talk to our allies here, so hey, let's give that a shot. We'll start with Morgana. What do you have to say? Things have gotten somewhat troublesome.
Damn it.
Where'd those guys who were locked up go? They must have been transported somewhere. But where? And why? Don't ask me!
Well...
But... there were soldiers around, right? Maybe we could try eavesdropping on them. Maybe. Anything to input, Ryuji?
Damn it.
The guys he had locked up ain't here. Yes, that is an accurate assessment of the current situation. Let's eavesdrop on the soldiers outside. We might be able to learn something from them. Alright. Now's as good a time as any, I suppose. Oh. Right. Sorry, blanked out there for a second. There should still be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation and get out of there. Not here, there. I thought I just heard something move over there. I guess it was just my imagination. And what of the slaves? They're all in the training hall, I'd assume. They're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have some intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? Sorry if I'm a little out of it. I had a bit of trouble getting to get OBS to start cooperating with me. I kept getting a black screen. I had to shut down a bunch of times. Eventually I switched which USB port I was plugged in, and that seemed to fix the problem. It's weird. I don't know why these problems seem to happen. They said training, all right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go! I mean, one could argue maybe my other port just isn't working as well as it used to, but the other things I have plugged in there since I have a USB splitter work just fine. Anyway, as you can see, the safe room is marked on the map with the giant S symbol. Shoot, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just past those bars. So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it? Seems so. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise. Security level. When you're spotted by an enemy, the security level will rise. This is shown on the gauge in the upper left. As the security level rises, the enemies will be on higher alert. If it gets too high, you may be forced to leave the palace. So take caution. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen the security guard at 100% in my playthrough, but that could just be because I'm on normal, or it could just be I'm a little more cautious than I let myself believe I am.
Come on, man.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away? Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed. That sounds... complicated. Not really, Ryuji. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's, same as the Zenyatta main saying for everyone who plays Zenyatta in Overwatch. No one can notice you if they're all dead. Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level.
Now then.
Understanding this is crucial to palace infiltration, so make sure you read it carefully, okay? Security level reduction, and 0% security level are now part of the tutorial menu. Blah 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 system, blah 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 tutorial. Anyway, we're gonna have to be a bit cautious on this. And I think we're about to hear my favorite song, so at the beginning of this battle I'm gonna shut up. Alright, can I manage to get him? Yes! Surprise!
Reveal your true form.
It's me, all along!
Alright, the first move is on! Run forward, my other step! Now, coup de grace! go! Waiting for Nice one! They can't land a hit! Looks like we cleaned up
And the
here.
battle's done. So you get to hear the whole song. And I was quiet for that battle because it was a pretty easy battle. And I wanted you guys to hear the song. The song is Last Surprise, and it's my favorite song in this entire game. I have to resist the urge to sing it every single time I hear it. I'm not joking. Oh, and we gotta go through here. Right.
Hey.
The training hall's up ahead, right? Yeah, it's a little further. Make sure you watch out for any guards along the way. Oh, but I was gonna blindly charge with reckless abandon. Boo! Nope, that door is thoroughly locked.
What?
Whoa! Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet. Shoot, I had a feeling there would be lots of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them. Then, what do we do? Should we try and take them down like before? It's not that simple. We should have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy. I see. Sorry.
Damn it.
I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little. But all I got is this toy from earlier. I'm such a loser. Hey, Ryuji, don't be like that. I mean, you also came here with medicine, and that's super useful. Huh? Do you mean that gun? Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything. I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
Huh?
What? Were you listening to me? It doesn't even shoot pellets. Don't worry. I'm sure this'll work. Attack now! Attack away, frizzy hair! Leave it to me.
Whoa!
Wait, dude! I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything! Surprise! I was here all along!
You have the gun with you, right?
I do, yeah.
Point it at a shadow and fire.
Okay. Gun attacks. Gun attacks are effective against enemies weak to guns. Press the up button to ready your gun. Press the X button to attack. Oh wait, I should have said that right. Oh well. You can continue shooting until you run out of ammunition. You can also change targets in between shots using the directional buttons. Observe. Bang! Bang! Bang!
That hit their weakness.
I don't have to. You could unload it all in one enemy,
How
but I
about
just
that?
wanted to show you could do that.
Surprise.
I mean, I guess a little. It was a toy gun a little while ago. Now it's a real freaking gun with bullets.
Be mindful of how much ammo you have left.
Right. You could also technically stop using your shots at a certain point before you hit the limit, but I usually just go to the limit. Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but come with limited ammunition. Your ammunition will be restored when you return to reality. However, there are generally no other ways to refill your bullet count, so however many bullets you have is the amount of bullets you have for the entirety of the dungeon you're in, for as long as you're going through it. So you should keep that in mind. Oh. Alright. There she goes.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
We have a gun. He's got a super ridiculous slingshot. Then again, he is a mascot character, to be fair. Alright. Oh hey! Arson got a level and so did we.
I leveled up.
Oh, it's also showing my ammo. Nice.
For real?
Whoa, did that toy gun just shoot real freaking bullets? This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking. I don't even get it. I wasn't expecting someone with your brains to understand. How about you, Frizzy Hair? Did you get what I said? Yeah, it's simple logic, really.
Nice going.
Just as I was expecting. Mia, if you think about it, if this world exists in cognitions, anything that your enemy believes is real should become real because this is a cognitive world. Everything that you perceive is fact. Wait, if it's better having something realistic, why do you got that slingshot? And it was just as strong as a goddamn gun! What about your whole cognitive whatever? Well, fine. You can choose to understand it however you want.
Well,
Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. Oh, you mean like I did beforehand? He totally dodged my question. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'd be important to coordinate our moves as well.
now then.
I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean by how we fight? Basically, what we do in battle, he can order us directly or let us decide what we do. Yeah, I don't really trust the AI, so I'm just letting myself control everything. Though, I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. Yeah. During battle, you can change your party members' actions by assigning tactics to them. You can either set a particular course of action for them to take or choose to control them directly. Tactics changes can be done by selecting Stats on the triangle button menu or by pressing the L2 button on Draco's turn, then selecting the Tactics option. Skill Selection Assistance. If you are able to attack an enemy's weakness, you can press the R1 button during battle to automatically move the cursor to that option. This should save you some time if you already know that enemy's weakness. Oh boy, here we go again. Rush. If you press the Options button during battle, your party will continually perform melee attacks. This is called Rush Mode. Battle will proceed faster during Rush, and you will not need to input any actions. Rush can be cancelled by pressing the Circle button. Okay, are we done with tutorials for a while? Because we've been going at it for quite some time. I mean, I get it. We need to learn how to play the game, but come on, man.
Now's our chance to strike. Go! Use wind to hit its weak point.
Yeah, I don't have wind. Oh, wait, hang on.
Use wind to hit its weak point.
Oh, we haven't discovered if it's weak to bullets, so let's do that. Okay, they are weak to bullets.
The enemy's down. Witness my song.
And take him out. Oh no! Fire mildly hot!
A spectacular victory.
Wow, that was some pitiful experience, but the money's good. No item, though. Hey, Morgana leveled up!
Okay.
I should probably heal us up, but I don't know if I want to wait. Let's use the SP. It's a small amount. There we go. Alright, let's continue onward. A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to... Fumble. A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going, too. You guys gonna take it down again? I guess that's our only choice, but... Wait, this might be a good time... Okay, I've decided I'm going to teach you 2 special ways to fight enemies. Is it a new technique?
Let's go.
Something like that. Let's go! Surprise! Alright, we got Uno Pixie.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is... something?
The term, Morgana, is seeing is believing.
First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Yes, all one of them. Oh, I mean, I guess I could do this too. I could have used a bullet, but this is fine. Pretty low on bullets after all.
Alright, now rush on in for an all-out attack.
Oh, so now we're finally getting all outs.
Do it!
Poor Pixie. Before we move on, I don't know if he's ever going to cover it. That little end screen that we got there, each character has their own unique end screen that you get by using that character for the all-out attack. For example, if that was the Jack-o'-lantern enemies, and you used Garu on both of them, and then used an all-out attack with Morgana, that would be Morgana's screen instead of the main character screen here. And I hear someone
Nice
calling for
going.
me while I'm recording. That went really well. You're definitely fit for this. What was that super move thing you just did? I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once. Yeah, that was over quick. It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command, so you can decide when to use this. Alright. All-out attacks. You can initiate all-out attacks from a hold-up by pressing the triangle button. And all-out attacks are ultimate attacks which deal heavy damage to all foes. However, you cannot use one if Draco cannot act, or only he can act. So yeah, basically the all-out attack is obviously everyone's attacking at once. So if the leader isn't there, or if you're the only one there, they can't do it. Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern. Yeah, we got this. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything at all over there. I figured I'd check there just in case. You never know when you might find something interesting.
Yes!
Alright, this is it! I'm going to assume that says training hall. Kamoshida's training hall of love? What kind of bullshit is this? Yeah, I agree. That's a weird name. Okay, let's go into the training hall of love, I guess.
Yeah.
This voice. Where is it coming from? And there's one of his banners.
Whoa!
Oh! Is it coming from over there? Oh, Jesus.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
So I guess he's into, S&M then.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
I mean, Morgana, in all fairness, I don't know if they're gonna hear us over the slamming of weapons into bodies. I mean, they might, but considering our elevation and how hard it looks like they're hitting them, I don't think so. Unless he's really loud.
But this is beyond messed up!
You know, I agree with you. This is really fucked up.
How do I open this?
I'd imagine it requires a key.
Stop it!
Huh?
Leave us alone. It's useless. Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
Well, I mean, we are not executed yet. We just kind of walk around and do whatever the fuck we want here. The guards can't stop us. We're too strong. Well, not Ryuji right now, but me and Morgana, we're too tough.
You telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
I mean, I guess I could kind of see where they're coming from. If it's between dying just straight up or suffering a little in the possibility of survival, I could see why people would do that. I don't agree with it, but I can understand why they would do it.
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
Yeah, Morgana, that was kind of the point.
We can't just leave him here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
Explain.
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Oh, gotcha.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world.
To put it simply, Ryuji, they're basically dreams of people. They're not the actual people, they're just a figment of Kamoshida's imagination, a reflection of the actual people in reality.
You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
That's another good comparison.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated?
I mean, it's not that complicated.
So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh.
Yeah, no, that seems pretty accurate to what we know of Kamoshida.
This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're 100% confident on that one.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
Yeah, but I don't think it's this extreme in the real world. I mean, I doubt he has, like, dudes in iron beating the shit out of his students. Not that far. He probably just beats them himself, honestly.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
Well, yeah, I imagined when they were wearing, you know, a sports jersey that they were probably part of some sort of team.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Yeah, similar, but not exactly the same. I want to definitely, you know, make that point hit home here, Ryuji.
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but...
Sometimes rumors are true. Not all of them are bullshit. I mean, there's a good portion of them that are, but...
if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police?
Yeah, no, this seems like something you would report to the principal, the police, anyone in authority, really. Yo, this dude is beating the crap out of children who are on his teams to make them better.
I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
I mean, I don't know if using the pictures in here are going to be of any, like, use to anyone. Considering, I mean, yeah, they look like real people, but they're going to wonder what's with the dudes in the armor. I mean, we could use them to find the specific people in the real world and take it from there, but...
Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
Huh, so apps don't work in the metaverse, but... oh, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense when you're in, like... hard to explain. When you're in, like, a dream-like world, or a world that exists in the subconscious, technology really isn't going to work that great, except for the technology that got you here.
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
My camera app won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
Alright, I hope you have a good memory.
Let's go!
Okay, let's check the cells around here. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's happening. I don't know why you guys are here, but just leave us alone.
Hey!
What are you talking about? You're seriously okay with this? I guess there's no point trying to talk to him.
What's this?
Okay. Okay, so he has them running on a treadmill that's heading backwards into spikes. They fall down, they die! And they're trying to get to that golden tea kettle? I guess they have to eventually jump up and grab it. They're probably going to fall until they can get themselves up and grab it. I guess he isn't, like, giving them water. Ah, I was right. Water. Please. No more. Not giving athletes water, even for tough training, is a common thing in the real world, too. That sack of shit. I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. Okay, I'm done. Let's check and see if there's any more. Okay, so let me go back to here and see. Because we didn't really do this. That bastard. I bet this is happening in reality, too. So the abuse rumors weren't fake! Okay, so that's that one. What's going on over here? Oh, God! It hurts! It hurts!
Come on, man.
The hell? This ain't training at all! It's just violence! Yeah, this is really fucked up. He's just firing volleyballs at these upside-down kind of people. I mean, I don't think he does something like that in reality, but he might huck the volleyballs at people. This means he's been doing something similar in reality, too, right? Damn that bastard!
Whoa!
Oh, my bad. I gotta hurry this up. Give me a second, I'll memorize them as quick as I can.
What are your thoughts?
Hey, are you done yet? We're cutting it close here. Don't freak me out like that, you goddamn moron!
Yeah!
Anyway, I got all of them. Then let's stop wasting time. We need to scram.
What's this?
Yeah, I got you. Alright, yeah, pretty simple. But my bones! Ugh. You know, I think we're going to end this episode here.
What's
In
this?
the next one, we're going to try and get the hell out of here with the information we now have. See you guys then.